funky pictures allowed.
Hello and welcome, another episode of the Hyperframe Research podcast, and this time I bumped into my old friend Andy ThurAI. Andy, great to see you, man.
Nice to see you, man. So funny enough, I caught you recording something at the Splunk booth saying that don't record it. I was kidding. That is good.
So tell me a little bit about what you're doing. We've obviously known each other from your time on the AI analyst circuit. You're obviously now a CTO for Cisco. Or does that involve you 6 months in? We were just talking about it off camera. Tell me a little bit of what you're seeing and what you're hearing.
Loving it, right? So
Perfect role for you, man. Perfect role.
I appreciate that. So just to be clear, I'm not a CTO, I'm a field CTO. So there's a difference. So what that means is we are the tech executives, highest level tech executives out in the fields, meeting with the customers, particularly with...
You're getting all that feedback and then paying the sort of translation back into the product.
Into the product teams. And so we are more of a, both outbound and inbound, outbound messaging evangelization wise, inbound and getting the requirements into that. And one of the things that the CXOs love is that most times when the company's vendors come in, they pitch the product and what it does today and, all product pitches. And when we go and we don't do that, we do Horizon 2, Horizon 3. What is it you're doing? You're bringing all this AI
strategic view.
Very strategic view. We are bringing all this AI innovation projects to the field. Where are you hurting? How you could fix things, and what we have seen other people do it, how you can do it better. So when we talk at that level, we kind of become like more of a camaraderie friendship. So we create
trusted advisor. We talk about it on a cliche.
That's exactly what it is.
So you're out there chatting to a bunch of customers. Cisco's really, I think, on a tear at the moment. You guys are really starting to innovate. I think I'm super impressed with G2 Patel and the focus that's coming across the entire business. What are you hearing? What's that reaction as Cisco pivots from being a hardware business to like 50% now a software business?
Right.
What are you hearing?
Which is actually a pretty big change that people didn't realize.
Yeah. It's pretty foundational, I think.
Look, at the end of the day, there are 2 or 3 things that we're doing which is somewhat unique and differentiator, right? One, all the AI experimentation things are almost over now, meaning that you're trying all the big models and all that. Now it's deployment mode. It's in a deployment mode. The focus is in a specialized language models, small language models, very specific to certain things, and which means your infrastructure needs, your networking needs are going to hit the roof. Particularly with our AI part and stuff you might have seen from Cisco. So we are doing slightly different. So we are thinking that, it's going to be the infrastructure, the networking, to help that out to deploy all those models going to be part. That's one. And 2, with our Splunk acquisition, obviously, we're doing things like, LLM observability, AI observability. Some of the work we're doing with the AI.
We're going to see an explosion of apps over the next 2 years as we move from that sort of test side through into deployment. So I think it's going to be crucial to architect those for observability.
Exactly. Not only for AI observability, what I'm seeing now, I don't know if you saw this number, we are on track to produce about 1 million agents, AI agents, within the coming year.
And you got to instrument those for observability, because they're going to be in production. You need to know whether they're working.
The workflow orchestration, the observability of agents, there's a lot more involved, and that's what we're working on. That's what is exciting. We are looking at the next phase.
And you're getting that traction with customers that's coming through. We're starting to see that early signal trying to translate into production use cases.
Not only into production use cases, one of the things I love about, Splunk has been always a pioneer in bringing things ahead of time. For example, we were the first one to do both the security and observability merger of the data, that. Now, for the first time, we are also bringing the network data into it. So literally speaking,
I think the thousand-eyes layer is absolutely crucial.
So one of the things we do, man, truly differentiated when people keep talking about a full stack observability, we are the only company literally can do a little abstract as well as your network. both horizontal and vertical, as I call it, right?
You got the APM layer, you got the network layer, you've got the observability layer.
And networking, and you don't know if your owned or unowned network's down or if your Apple's down, and who's going to tell you? And that's where we are uniquely differentiators.
Fantastic. Well, Andy, great.
Really seeing you, man.
I've caught you just before your presentation.
Exactly. I got to run to.
Good luck with that. It's fantastic to bump into you. You've been watching another episode of the Hyperbrain podcast. As you can tell, we're coming to you live from the show floor at the Splunk and Cisco booth. We'll catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching.